9070. Welcome all, welcome. What's up, ET Nosy? What's up? It's Agent. Chat's doing a thing where it's like, it looks like it's like low res. Appearance. Fixed. What's up, Leo? Big man. U2 Nosy Jr. How you guys doing? Smug Grinch. Guys, can you guess what case we're building in today? Perhaps a familiar one. Yes, we are once again building in the Aqua 7. Today, luckily, there's going to be a slight difference. We're going to be putting in all black fans. This was actually one that we got, and one of the fans was bad on arrival. So, kind of works out. They're not super expensive fans anyways, so we're going to be putting some up here fans in there. Never seen her before. What is the best $150 monitor? Well, that really depends on what you're looking for. We definitely really like 1440p as long as your hardware can handle it. That's really it's a huge keyword there. A lot of people buy, 4K monitors, 1440p monitors, not even thinking about their hardware. But that's a super important thing, and especially what type of FPS you're trying to achieve. But if you're looking for 1080p, you look at brands like KTC, NOCN, Vuedge.
There's a bunch of different budget ones.
Yeah.
They're all
honestly,
real good.
You'll even find name brands every so often.
And obviously, shout out to Vuedge because you're going to win one of their monitors on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out.
What's up, Jason?
Big plug.
Yes, the Windows USBs that you buy from PC Bros will come with an activation code.
Yep. Yes, sir.
The sticker.
All right, guys. Time to take a bunch of fans out. We're just going to throw these in the trash. I don't think we need RGB fans anymore, for real.
Oh.
We're just going to trash them.
Why don't you stream on YouTube? Well, we actually do. We just don't stream on our main channel.
Yep, we stream on a side channel, Toasty Clips.
Toasty Clips. Toasty Clips. If you guys didn't know, too, we also sometimes will stream on Toasty Bros Gaming, and we do some exclusive content over there that you can't find anywhere else right now. It's called the 230 Show.
The 230 Show.
It's kind of like an unhinged news reporting thing that's partially AI done, so half the time it's not right. But it's pretty entertaining because of that. What was it like yesterday? It was Elon Musk supposed to be like, paying people to play Path of Exile, but it corrected to like some game I've never heard of.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Like it was not Path of Exile. I was like, what?
Okay, I'm here. Well, there you go. You're on YouTube now. What's up?
Oh.
Welcome, welcome. Be sure to subscribe to Toasty Clips. The reason we do Toasty Clips is Toasty Clips, the original idea of the channel was to create highlights from our live streams. It's a clips channel. So we're like, well, let's multi-stream to it. So there's literally an entire VOD of our live streams on there. So you can just watch them on YouTube. Because some people just don't like watching on Twitch. And you can also become a member on Toasty Clips as well and get the same benefits as the Twitch viewers, minus the giveaway part.
Toasty Clips.
Wait, a clips channel that's meant for clips? That's crazy. I just crazy concept, I know.
It doesn't really get clips anymore.
I get clips, it just gets VODs. Gets VODs
clips.
and bloopers.
Yep. Sometimes. It gets bloopers sometimes.
Sometimes.
Depends on how Joan is feeling that month. There she is.
You're still using 2 IG accounts? Well, we had the other IG account we don't post to, but...
Yeah, like I'm still logged into it and everything. There's been times where I look at it and I'm like, should I post anything to this? Should I change the name? I'm like, I'll just leave it.
Just call, you know how the cool kids call their spam accounts? That's a spam account.
Yeah, Toasty Bros spam.
Yeah.
I kind of look at that account as like every time I think about doing something with it, I think, what if we get banned again? Should probably just leave it ready to go at all times.
Because that one could be banned.
Yep.
Do something edgy, get it banned.
Yep. We accidentally posted.
Someone bought a USB.
I wonder if that was the person asking.
I bet it was.
Did you buy a USB? Yeah, we accidentally posted one of Zach's shorts that was an unhinged version,
Oh yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yep, that would be crazy. Who put the sticker on my book in there that just says booty? I'm assuming that was him.
Which one?
That Zach, I'm assuming.
I think I remember hearing him say, I wonder how long it'll take him to notice this.
He just stuck it on there and it says booty.
Did you notice it?
I noticed.
What was it? Booty magnet, right?
I guess so. It just says booty on it. That's all it says.
I think that's what his goal was. What is it originally called?
The book's called Sponsor Magnet.
Yeah,
so he
wanted to be booty magnet.
It wasn't. It didn't hit. It didn't work like that, but I just saw booty.
I just ordered a PC to build a Ryzen 5600 and RX 6600. Oh,
Nice.
it's a classic combo. You need to like mess with them and be like, Man, did you get me a new book? Like, this one is not the same one I had before.
How do you stream the Clips channel? Well, every time we're streaming here, we're also streaming on the Clips channel, so it's multi-streaming. So the same thing you're watching here can be watched on the Clips channel.
Yep, because there's some people who just don't like Twitch, you know? Some people don't like YouTube, so.
And I get it, so.
Multiple resources.
I still really like, because Twitch, and obviously we've grown our Twitch and it's become a good part of our business, but Twitch in general, just I feel like the live streaming culture, when I think live streaming, I think Twitch. Even though Twitch has had their issues, I've always enjoyed Twitch because it just feels different than our core YouTube audience.
Quite different.
Quite different. If we were just streaming to the main
do.
channel, the amount of bullshit we'd be dealing with, y'all kind of unhinged, for real. We already deal with some random stragglers that find this and they're like, oh, the Toasty Bros.
$35 for an activation code is no brainer. Well, not only that, it's the activation code and it's unlimited installs of Windows. So you can keep that USB forever and
use it for however you like. Installing your friend's PC, your mama's PC, your grandmama's PC.
Your daddy PC, your brother PC. Honestly, you can install it so many places you won't even know what to do with yourself. You're gonna buy a new Toaster Bros PC? Heard you wouldn't.
One thing would be cool I was looking into, but it would be more of a production process for us. If we keep doing the thing on TikTok, TikTok live streaming is a big thing.
Oh yeah.
And you can multi-stream.
Like restream?
Yeah. But you have to, the issue is, well, you kind of do it, but the issue is formatting it for short form. So you kind of need almost like a separate stream window that's doing like free formatting it, which there's tools out there that work for it. But I've seen a lot of people do the thing where, you know, if they're a business, they're streaming, you go to TikTok, we could set up PC Bros on TikTok to where all the PC Bros stuff is popping up and you can just buy a PC from TikTok.
That would be cool. Amazon Live doesn't make sense to you?
That's like
doesn't make sense to anyone.
That's like TikTok Shop is kind of like our Amazon Live with no rules. And we can just promote our own stuff. So that'd be cool to do in the future. What's going on here? Well, we're building a computer. I will say there's a lot more room back there now that one pallet's gone.
Oh, yeah.
I was like walking back there, I was like, it feels empty. Like, what is this?
Well, we got that gone and then the server. What's up, Best Duo? Yeah, 12700K, 12400K. You said an i7 12400KF. I'm assuming you mean 12700KF and a 4070 Super. Is that a good combo for 2K? Yeah? We're talking like, I can see a lot of, so I'm thinking 2K gaming, which is like 1440p. I'm also thinking $2,000. I'm also thinking the game 2K.
2K. Are any of these reverse played, do you know? Are they supposed to be?
I think they were all the same.
Okay, so I don't think
so.
they are.
Yeah, if I remember right, they're all the same. So I was thinking you just do the bottom as intake.
Okay.
Everything else exhaust.
Cool. Did you sell that one server? Yeah, we did. Should have another one showing up eventually. My dad's has one at his place that he's like trying to get rid of. He said he'll bring it by whenever he gets time.
Hopefully a slightly smaller one, but we'll see.
I think it will be.
We
Based
got
on the
the room
pictures, it
either
looks
way.
like it'll be a good amount smaller than the other one. If he's willing to move it on his own, I feel like it's small enough. The other one's pretty big.
7900 XT or 9070 if they're both available. I'd probably I'd go 9070.
Yeah,
personally.
Same price. I will say, so the top comment we had on the video we released yesterday was Micro Center has a really good deal where you can get the 7900 XT for like lower than its MSRP price if you buy a CPU motherboard bundle. So they said that's the best deal right now if you're trying to get a high-end GPU.
Yeah, I can see it. We are doing an all-black PC. I don't really know, because these boards don't have any RGB. I don't think
I don't think there's going to be any lights.
I think it's literally going to be, like, murdered. Yeah, 12700KF. Yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah, regardless of any of the things you said, yes. It'd be good for 2K gaming. It'd be good for the game 2K. It'd be good for $2,000.
Whatever you're wanting to do. Be a baller.
Would a 2070 be good for 5600X and 28 gigs of DDR4? That's a
very weird. How would you do that? How do you get a 28?
Let's see, 816. Another 8 gig would be, what is that, 24? And then a 4 gig stick?
Yeah, you have to use a 16, an 8, and a 4. Why are you doing that? Freaky ass.
Some weird people out here. You're looking at $599 for, $599 for a 700 XT or 9070 for $670.
I don't know what because the 9070 I think is a little
Probably slower, right?
than a 7900
Isn't it
XT.
kind of like in between a 700 GRE and a?
Yeah.
Yeah, my only thing would just be like, the
you just want
streaming. I mean,
Yeah, is streaming a focus for you? Because the improvements to 9000 series AMD is massive for live
It go
streaming.
crazy. I get cooling. What the Sigma? 3x8, 1x4. Yeah, similar, close enough. Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, I guess you're probably just doing it so you have 4 sticks and like it looks good. I say
Is it the same? Okay, I'll wait to put this one in.
Oh yeah, it's same board.
Because this is a single fan, so I can't just take out the one fan.
Yeah.
I shall wait.
Is the 700 XT good for 4K gaming? So you can definitely get away with it. I don't really like 4K gaming on like anything. I don't even care if you have a 5090. I would still personally do 1440, like 240 hertz.
Yep.
I'm just not personally a 4K gamer yet. That's
Streaming and gaming off the same PC, 9070 then.
Yeah.
Get the 9070, 100%.
You'll be so much happier with that.
It's a way better encoder.
Not to mention your friends will think you're cooler with a 9070. Just sounds cool.
And Jedi, give me a 9070 XT, guys. Well, we're struggling to get them too. What do you mean? We can't even buy. We have been trying to reach out to suppliers because we were trying to get our new PCs up and running, our new staples, and they're not even selling stuff right now because of all the tariff adjustments. So we can't even get one if we wanted to. We're stuck in the retail like you guys.
I was thinking about, I'm like in Jedi and the tariffs. I'm like, you want a 9070?
Yes, you want a 9070, buddy.
You know why you can't get it in Jedi? I know, it's so unfortunate we were able to get those that big bulk order 9070s for the gaming lounge, and now they're just like, we can't help you. It's like, oh, okay.
Ah, lovely. 1 hour ago, China raising its retaliatory tariff to 84% on the U.S., up from 34%. So they ain't backing down.
84%?
It's going to end up being 105. Is what it's going to end up being.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Basically, to just get to the point where it's like neither one of us even want to trade with each other.
Yep.
How Battle League is being affected. I know your company's struggling with manufacture in Asia and Europe. So as of right now, like, because we can still get some stuff just that's in the US already, it's not like it's terrible, but I will say, like, for example, we were trying to get a new staple up and running, a new staple PC with the 9070 that we really want to sell to people. And now we're kind of being told that, like, we might only be able to have 2 of them. So, yeah.
We shall see. Yeah, I've been just off record, can't really talk about it on stream, but I've been poking around with some of the companies we work with, just being like, hey, so what are your vibes on this? And vibes are not good. So.
Vibes.
Vibes are
Basically,
not
he's
vibing.
emailing saying vibe check question mark, and they're
they
like,
say,
ain't
I'm
good.
At the club crying is what I get back.
They're wiping the tears of dollar bills.
Yeah.
Bulk orders not happening from any company now. Yeah, pretty much. I like that. Manufacture in America, hire American. Well, in Jedi, it's a great point. The main issue is just the fact
it's still going to suck until we get to that point. Like, I totally get the stance. Not really agree with the actual part of it. That's, again, political stuff, whatever. But it's going to be painful.
Like, we're looking at least a year, I think, before.
If that, yeah. It's going to be painful.
At least. What was that? A sub from Snails Valentine? Thank you, Snails. I see we got one from Jimmy the Fat Man, too. I don't know if we saw that. Thank you.
Oh.
Hey, Google. Skip. You like your tariffs reciprocal? What does that mean?
That's the whole thing that he's pushing, is because right now, anything that the U.S. sends to China has a 30% tariff on it.
Right.
So the whole idea, well, the whole goal is that he's like raising these tariffs so then each company would break off all tariffs and it'd be free trade with no tariffs. But the idea is that China is like, no, I'm not doing that. So China's like, we are going to raise our tariffs if you're going to raise your tariffs. It's just kind of a scare tactic.
Which, I mean, I don't know.
It's been working. Well, apparently,
it seems like a fair point, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know much about world trade. Okay, guys. Waiting for your 4070 RMA, not expecting your new GPU for a while with the supply tariff issue. Yeah. No, it sucks because, I mean, a lot of these companies are massive and it's still kind of like completely out of their control.
Yeah. Nope, it's just going to be something we're going to sit back and watch. We'll see what happens.
As we do. We're watchers.
We're going to start sending Jonah overseas to grab PC hardware. We're going to send Jonah into the United Kingdom to buy some PC parts because the UK might have better PC prices than us. Wild.
I know, that is going to be crazy.
I know, that was one of the comments is like, sorry, US people, you're about to see what the rest of the world deals with. And I'm like, oh, all right.
Yep. You know what? Touche, fair point.
We
Fair
can't
play.
afford tariff. Oh, yeah, that's true. Jonah is a very expensive tariff. He's considered a military
luxury good.
A military weapon.
He's a class 3 weapon of destruction.
And that's just his farts. His farts are very military.
I like that. As long as I can buy my local animal products and some veggies, I'll survive.
I mean, everyone will, we'll
good point.
survive. It's just not great for the PC space right
Yeah.
now. That's where we're standing.
It's kind of like COVID. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we lived through it. It
We
just
lived through
sucks
it.
because everyone had to pay like super high prices, and just getting stuff was really hard.
You farted into your computers lately? I mean, maybe.
What they say? Do we what?
Did we fart into any computers
Oh.
lately? And it's just an honest question. He just wants to know.
Ever since that one stream.
Yeah, what's going on with that? I think we're just never going to know.
No, I mean, I still, to this day, like, I'm convinced it had to be like a tear in the space-time or something,
Yeah.
you know, because it doesn't make sense.
They farted into my PC on stream. Oh, yeah, that's you. Yeah, we I don't know, man.
Smoosh bug, yep.
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. We still have no idea what happened with that one.
How's that PC smelling?
Yeah, does that PC smell a little sus? The ghost fart.
You should have had to pay extra for that,
It's true.
honestly.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm being dumb.
We should have tariffed the fart.
I think we miscalculated fans.
Really?
You're one short.
Oh, I can grab you like a black one. Is that like literally just one or one 360 mil?
So this would be a 240. So these two, I need two singles here. Because we have the 360 here, 360 here, and then I
Oh,
put the
you-
one in the back.
Okay,
So I
I'll
just need
find
one
one.
extra black one. For those who miss, yeah, there you go. There's the clip. You can always swap the one in the back so the two not identical fans are not next to each other.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Put like a nice little NZXT one. It look a real nice. It matches close enough. She'll do the job, chat. OnlyFans, huh? What are y'all gonna do when they start tariffing your nudes? Then how are you gonna feel?
James, why'd you call it Reston? It is Yeston, brother.
Wait a minute.
That's crazy work.
I'm sub to your extra fans.
Our extra fans? Oh no. Not the extra fans.
No.
I mean, no, we genuinely have no idea who did that fart. Like, I have no
No,
clue.
we even like harped on it a little bit after the stream. Like,
Nobody owned up to it. Nobody seemed to care. So,
well, the thing is, I believe everyone because you looked at our camera footage when it happened, and because it wasn't from in here clearly, because you and I were in here, and we were like completely unfazed, and then out there, McAllister was just walking in circles.
yep.
That's a whole nother story.
No one was near my computer. Yeah, McAllister's just like, he was having a moment. It was you? Was it you?
I could see it. Enough fans and a PC to dissipate farts quickly is a premium. Yeah, you gotta pay extra for that.
Yeah, guys, do you not know if you sub, you get access to a leg cam? There's a secret cam underneath this table that just looks up at us. It's only for subs, though. Only for subs.
I get it. It's for subs. because we're the doms. How much is this build? This build's going to be for sale for...
Pre-tariff, by the way, pre-tariff.
Yeah, this is pre-tariff pricing, okay, guys?
Pre-tariff pricing, by the way.
We're looking at 1,800.
So 2,800.
2,800.
When we add that 105% tariff.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing state tariffs. So if it leaves Kentucky, okay, we're looking at 100% extra.
Oh, not even just leave Kentucky. If it leaves PC Bros shop, that's leaving a territory right there.
Thank you, Shinozi. Yeah, guys, we should have the giveaway graphic, by the way, going out. Zach should make it today, so we'll have it on like Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff.
Yeah, things are a little wackadoodle because it's a little different than what we normally do. We're doing the PC on stream with the video going live later.
They'll probably like it. I know Chad always asks us to do that. We're just like,
You guys have fun with it.
We just, we did it for a while. We did it almost every month, and eventually we got to the point where we're like, 6 hours of gaming, honestly, it's not like the 12-hour. The 12-hour, we really needed to break the 6-hour. Like, most of the time I don't really feel like getting up from my desk.
No.
I'm like, I kind of want to just game the whole time.
So what do you think? We do that first thing and then like we used to, or later in the break? Because I'm thinking
It doesn't really matter to me.
I think it'd be cool if it was towards the end as we're like building up to give it away.
That would be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
And like something doesn't go right.
And then it's like, oh well, never mind.
It's like 30 minutes for the giveaway, and we're like, wait, we don't have something.
No, Xenos, you should just make your own graphic. I know Xenos is always like, I need the graphic.
You guys ready for the 48-hour stream Friday? Huh. Does it make sense to eventually upgrade from a 4060 to a 5070? So I like how you said eventually.
Eventually.
I think if you see that thing drop to the right price, like if you get a 5070 for like, I don't know, like $475, because I mean, that's kind of the trend we saw with 40 series. Like I know 4070s, there were times where you could, like, especially the used market, remember like the Dell ones? We could get like a Dell 4070 for like under $400. If it ever gets like that, then heck yeah. Because I mean, the 5070 is kind of like a, 4070 Super TI Ultra Super.
I'd be very curious what Black Friday looks like this year if nothing changes. I'd be so curious.
I don't feel like we've had there's no such thing as a good Black Friday.
No, Black
anymore.
Friday is kind of overrated when it comes to PC parts. We always tell people that the best deals you get on Black Friday are appliances, things for your house, and TVs and laptops. Laptops go on sale for a good price. Some pre-builds will, but it's normally not individual components.
Sometimes you might see like some random things like RAM and storage, and I will say, like, I feel like last year I do remember seeing like there were some people who sent us some pretty cool deals on actual hardware, but it's like, they posted, they're gone. Oh yeah, we definitely got hit with some flooding here.
Yep.
Mainly downtown though. I mean, everywhere else is pretty
We're standing in a puddle of water currently.
3 feet.
Yep.
Any plans on flashing that card's BIOS to 97XT?
Have you seen that? You can do BIOS flashes and it gets same performance. We flash a 9070 with a 9070 XT. It's similar to Vega cards. The 56 you could flash with a 64 BIOS and it would get basically identical performance. Huh. But no plans on this one.
So you're paying extra just for the flash, basically?
Exactly. It has the potential, basically.
You just built the same spec PC with a B650, but your PSU showed up as DOA. What PSU did you get? I can't wait for it to be like a... I mean, I'm not going to say it because it's probably going to be like a freaking E tier, and I'm going to be like, oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's nuts here. You live downtown, can't take an exit nearby because it's underwater. Oh, dang.
Yeah, no, I've been seeing all the videos.
Which MSI 850 was it? Because most of those are fairly well rated.
The AB 850 probably or something like that.
Yeah, I don't really even know if MSI makes a whole lot more than that. What's up, Chaotic?
Oh, that one right there might be it. The one that I literally just bought for the test bench.
Yeah, like a little 80 plus gold and everything. Oh, that's what that's for. I remember I brought that in here on Saturday night. I was like, I have no clue what this is for.
Yep, that's for the little test bench.
The 850 GL. Is that what we?
That's what this is. Yeah. What do you say? Did something happen to it?
That arrived DOA.
Ah, well, do you want this one?
Yeah. You want ours, bro? Is this the giveaway PC? No.
Negative.
The giveaway PC will be built on stream. Did I do the same case? No, I didn't. Nothing.
What case are we doing?
I don't remember now. If you do exclamation point giveaway, guys, you can see all the specs and everything.
Duh, PVO.
Oh yeah, the Mustex Y6. So
The
it's
one
gonna
case
be,
that we were talking about.
yeah, it's gonna be like a dual chamber build. It's getting a Zach did not do the specs right, because it should be a 5800 XT, I believe. He did 5800X. MSI B550M, 1 terabyte Clive Gen 4, 16 gigs, 3200 megahertz, Secotep 650, ID cooling, FX360 Pro in black. So this would be another actually like minimal RGB build.
It's ready for you. Drop her on in.
Oh my gosh, you're waiting to go downstairs and standing in water? Jeez. Yeah, downtown's gotten pretty hit with some water.
Next to the Ohio.
This is about the XSL mouse pad. The only thing you guys haven't provided me is a Toasty Bros hoodie. Well, we had the one launch for the Toasty Bros hoodie, which, you know, is a limited drop. Maybe we'll bring it back at some point. Maybe when the weather gets colder again.
Yeah, especially then. So it probably wouldn't do the greatest in our summer heat.
But if y'all keep hyping us up, being like, hey, bring it back, you know, maybe we'll bring it back.
Guys, hype us
I need
up.
one. Well, Chaotic, you missed the launch, bro.
Chaotic.
You're gonna Switch 2? Well, everyone around the world could pre-order the Switch 2 right now, besides the U.S. and Canada.
Why can't Canada?
I don't know. They delayed Canada too.
Huh.
Why? I don't know.
They're grouping them in with us.
I guess because they're regionally based, like America. They're just like North America. They're just gonna delay. But no, I had a reminder to buy one, but I was like, oh wow, it says pre-orders are up, yay! But not if you're in the U.S. or Canada. Because I don't even know the price yet. Just like everything else, they don't know what they're gonna price it at.
Yeah, they're doing like meetings and stuff.
They're all just screaming at each other.
And I'm like, I wonder what those meetings look like and sound like. Yeah, the U.S. sucks. Yeah. I don't like the
Bros
US.
basketball shorts. That'd be interesting. I always think like I like YouTuber merch that is just like t-shirts, hoodies, something cool. I think it's kind of tacky when you start getting into like shorts and socks and like under. I mean,
Unless,
the underwear, the LT underwear is cool because it's not like Linus's face like on underwear. It's literally just like good underwear. But you know, like I think it gets really tacky when you get to like basketball shorts and things like that.
Well, you guys, we're in the process of a pretty cool new. It'll be our first ever design that's like not. It's not really themed at all around like PC Bros or Toasty Bros. It's actually going to be like good looking merch that you might want to wear in public. But we're probably looking at another month, you know, before we're having those on the website, I guess. How do I do the ticket thing? Well, we're not giving away anything right now.
Yeah, so chill. Yeah, I wear LT panties. That's what I do.
Pantalones?
Yeah, if you're a, which I'll tell everyone, and everyone says about the stock market, don't be looking at your portfolios right now. Just stop looking at it. Just know that keep following your strategies in the long game. You know, that's what you gotta do. There's always gonna be downward trends, especially if you have an account from like 20 or 30 years, and you go on there and you're just like, oh wow, our retirement account is down $20,000. What am I supposed to do? Just keep on keeping on.
Yeah, has everyone looked at their 401k accounts recently?
It's screwed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like most people's are down by like 20% or something crazy.
Yep. But hey, just the whole idea of a retirement account, I know it is scary for people who are older, who are close to retirement, I'll be honest with you. But if you're like our age, 30, 40 or whatever, the whole idea of those retirement accounts is you don't really even care about what it currently is at. You just keep adding because the compound interest keeps going. So just keep following your strats.
All right.
And if it keeps getting worse, well, that's just the world we're going to live in.
No more retirement. You work till you're dead.
It is what it is. I just turned 30, so I won't panic. Yeah, exactly. Projected dividends say you need
I like
a
that
job.
my projected dividends say that I need a job.
Yep. Ain't going to rely on them dividends.
I like that. My retirement plan is to wander off into the woods, so I'm set.
You know what, guys? I changed my mind. I think what everyone should do, call their financial advisor, call whoever they need, pull all their 401k out and bet it on black. That is the only way you're going to recover from this, so I think you should do that. Sounds good? Who's in it with me?
Look, if history has told us anything, the best thing we can do right now is everyone should pull out all your stocks, try to pull out all of your money from your bank, and then we'll have something similar to what they call the 2008 stock market crash. The big short, if you will.
Yeah, the big short, one might say.
We're betting on Jack Black. I think that's what he meant.
Yeah. Yeah, we're betting on Jack Black.
Oh, look at Ninja. He said, I'm taking advantage of this.
I am buying the dips. I worked in a casino, bet on what you don't feel like betting on, so bet the opposite. But then like psychology there, you know, like if you're betting on what you don't think you want to bet on, are you actually betting on what you're thinking about?
Is that even a bet at that point?
Yeah. I'm gonna hurt y'all's brain. And now we got Brahm just screaming in all caps, chicken jockey. That is what we're in right now.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Where's Jonah? I need him to kiss me on my hot mouth. Excuse me? I mean,
we're gonna be tired of winning.
I'm gonna take a picture of this. I think
Just send it to him.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom,
I'll send this to him, Plum Crazy. Don't worry.
Mm,
It seems kind of out of pocket for you, Plum Crazy. I'll be real with you.
Rigged.
This belongs in intercom. This is what intercom was made for. Hold up, I gotta get the rest of the screws.
Pull all your money out and invest it into PCBros computers. I'm saying, just buy some computers and that'll make all your problems go away, guys.
Exactly.
How many people do you know that have a computer that have problems? Yep, I'll wait. You can't name it.
You're like all of us watching you right now. We watch you as an escape. Sorry, guys, you're all cooked.
You guys are cooked as French toast. Ooh, someone said they you need to let them borrow your shirt.
Borrow it.
They said off your back.
Guys, we're going to turn into a merch review company. Go to Culture Kings, use our affiliate code.
I give this one a 9 out of 10.
Guys, when we start reviewing vacuums, you know it's time.
You know the affiliate's kicking in. Amazon Live has recommissioned us.
We're gonna create a YouTube channel, guys, called Toasty Suck. And it's just gonna be vacuums.
Toasty Gluck.
Toasty Gluck machines.
Toasty Suck. That'd be crazy. No, it could be like the Suck Bros.
Yeah.
The Sucka Bros. PC Builder leather gloves. That would be fingerless gloves.
Oh, fire.
We need to do a build sometime and just not say anything. Just have fingerless gloves on. For
Like, wait a minute, guys.
One of our build guides for the year.
The Glug Bros. This vacuum has a 10 out of 10 suck.
What else you got for me?
And the ribbed interior is a nice touch.
That's cool.
USB 3. One of my favorite features is the studded hose. God, these USB 3s are like built different.
Don't you love it? This is why we don't go B850.
That's the only thing they updated. Harder to plug in USB 3s. Gung ho. If you say a vacuum sucks, does it suck or does it suck? I don't know. That's a good question.
This vacuum sucks.
So good.
Might need your baby hands.
Uh-oh.
This tower cooler's too big for me to plug this shit in. It's way bigger than that SC214 XT.
This one has 2 fans.
Doesn't help trying to figure out which side is the right one for a day. If that ain't it.
4 out of 5 sucks.
Oh.
You get it?
I got it. crush yet.
I love not having a single RGB connector. It goes crazy. I feel so free. No splitters today. Matt really concentrating.
Almost. We're cooking.
I made it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you guys yawn. Have you ever used static bracelets? You know, I think we did our very first, like my very first build. And never again.
Could you screw in this fan, please?
See, those were the days of, you know, being scared. But we ain't scared boys no more. Ah, it's this beat. See, this one just triumphs over the. Refresh my brain. What's this called?
Toodaloo.
Lollapalooza.
Lollapalooza.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo-doo-doo. Say toodaloo. Yeah.
Toodaloo-doo-doo.
Yeah, guys, when we see a sponsor video, wasn't it like it was years ago, Dyson paid a bunch of tech creators like a boatload of money to do a video on a Dyson vacuum and everyone was pissed off. I think Linus was in on that, Unbox Therapy. I think it was iJustine. There's a bunch of them. And it was like everyone at the same time released a video about a vacuum cleaner. And yeah, that's what's going to happen now, guys. Sorry.
They must make some big money, I guess.
It's time. And I want you all to just be like, get your bag, boy.
Yeah, can you guys like not pray on our downfall and just be happy that we're getting the bag, you know?
Yeah, it was Dyson. That was a long time ago. That was, God, that's probably about 7 or 8 years ago at this point. See, someone remembers Murdusk?
Yeah.
I just remember Linus
Basement.
found a way to convince, which Linus, see, that's what we would try to do. Linus was like, let's do the typical, let's do an office tour and use the vacuum in the office spaces. And I was like, there you go, that's how you do it.
There you go.
That's how you do it. You prefer Shark over Dyson? I have a Shark vacuum, it's fine.
They must have just had a really good PR rep that year.
They're like, money, money, money.
They had a good PR rep and they actually had a budget to spend.
Can I get $5 on pump 4? Are you saying we should start working at the gas station?
Should we go and start practicing?
Honestly, yeah.
Can I
No,
get a
no, is
unleaded-
now the time for us to do that video idea I was telling you about? I kind of
where we
want to
get,
say
where
it
we
on,
get real jobs?
well, that one, but the, actually I don't want to say it because I think it's a really good idea.
Are you worried someone's gonna like steal it?
Yeah, I'm kind of worried. This one.
Oh yeah,
I think that would be pretty fun.
that would be pretty crazy.
Like we have a whole squad.
That was one where I was thinking it'd be cool to like split up and
Yeah.
then combine the money. Like we just take one cameraman.
Yeah. So we gotta go through the process of applying. That's the biggest thing is we get approved, then I mean like you can just do it as
we're
much or
good
as
to
little
go.
as we want. So, guys, heater video idea.
I definitely don't feel like it's been done before. So
No, I don't think so either. And in this current market, we're gonna find as many ways as possible.
We'll do what it takes.
I can see the intro. Guys, we're cooked.
It'd be like April Fools, but this would be all too real. You know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm going back to the roots. I'm going back to the first job.
I would say in my car it would be devious though. I'd be like, I'm cooked. But it'd be more efficient.
I was
Maybe.
gonna say, yeah. I mean, I think it'd be look pretty good.
But then we'd have to factor in, like, I guess, yeah, whatever. We'll figure that out. But
we have to factor in the typical cost.
yeah.
We we gotta go full Morgan Spurlock, where like we gotta like use government insurance and everything.
Yes.
If one of us gets sick, we just have to die.
That's crazy. Yeah, I have a little. I have a baby Shark, a little Shark stick vacuum. It's good.
So the one that I bought that I like way more than the LG stick vacuum I have is I bought like a full size, but it's battery. When I say full size, it's still really light, but it's a. I feel like it might be a Bissell.
Bissell.
It might be a Bussy.
Must be a bussy.
I'm gonna find it real quick. And it was cheap, like, well, comparatively, I think it was like $100-something. And I love it. It's so much better than the LG one.
It's one of the Amazon specials.
You can probably get it. It's a Hoover.
Oh, Hoover.
It's this one. This one right here.
Oh, nice.
So it's a little more like, it's still kind of a stick vacuum, but it definitely looks a little closer like a full-size vacuum.
Longer runtime.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I mean the battery, like I can vacuum my whole house with it. With the freaking LG, it's like, you know, I mean it's great. The LG works great just for the fact that like I can take like the stick part off of it and use it to like get in corners and like clean vents and stuff. But
I use mine a lot for cleaning my car out.
yeah, they're good for stuff like that too, for sure. But then it's like when it comes to like just actually like cleaning the house floor, you just really, I feel like you want something that has a much wider spread to it.
When I got my first apartment, we bought off of Facebook Market a, what's the name brand of the RoboVax?
Roomba?
Roomba. I bought a Roomba. It did okay. It wasn't great, but to be fair, it was like an old ass one, and we paid like nothing for it because I was just like, let's just see if this helps at all.
Its suck was gone.
It had the suck, it just didn't have the intelligence. You can say that about a lot of things.
It gets stuck everywhere.
Can I have some zip ties?
Oh my god.
You can clip that one.
Which one?
Zip tie. I saw in chat.
clip.
chat you
I
can
thought you like clip a zip tie.
You can clip that. You can clip that line.
Should I clip that? Clip that.
See, I knew somebody was going to say that. That's crazy work.
It had the suck, but not the intelligence. We need to put that in a video somehow.
Oh shit! I fucked up that zip tie.
The real question is, if we do that, if we end up doing that challenge, who do you want, Zach or Jonah? Because whoever I get, I'm making them go to the person's house.
Oh, I'm doing the same thing, 100%. I'm the driver. Like, whoever is with me is the one dropping it off. I'm literally the driver.
Honestly, I think I'd probably want Zach. I think he'd complain a lot less.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely. I'll take it. We did that other thing where I had Zach, and
Yeah.
so I'll take him. But this is a much more long-term project.
No, it'd be
so-
long term, and like I said, I think it'd be cool to do more of like a, like I said, because it'll take way longer too if we're battling.
Yeah.
But I think if it's like, hey, we're pooling together, like
Yeah,
we're almost
yeah.
like we're one household.
Yeah.
We have to stop and feed them and count that. Which PC is better? Which case? The NZXT H9 Elite or the Lanely 011? Neither.
Neither.
I'd probably choose the H9 Elite, honestly. I really like I do not like the 011 much at all anymore.
I'm over the 011, 100%.
We had like that little phase where I remember I was putting a lot of customs with it because there wasn't fish tank cases at the time. Like there was another 270 degree. But now that we've gotten all the other ones, I'm just like, wow, the 011 is so hefty and large.
In general, we're not the best people to ask either because, like, we're not huge on massive cases. Like, the really oversized cases, like, we think are really dumb for the most part.
This case is large to me.
Yeah, like, we prefer cases to be more compact. Like, we like the mid-tower style of case. Yeah, like, I just don't even recommend big cases.
We're just micro ATX boys.
Like, H9 Elite is huge. Like, I'm looking at it over on Jonah's setup. Like, it's a big-ass case.
Yeah, I would just pick the Elite just because of the coming with the fans and everything. I definitely pick that over I think the 011 is like bottom tier.
Have you seen the crazy cases at Costco all over TikTok? What do you mean crazy cases at Costco? Do they got a bunch of clear cases at Costco now?
What the hell?
We're at
Costco sells cases?
I don't know. Apparently. If they get in the PC part game, not a great time, I'll be honest
Like,
with you.
and what brand? I know, I'm waiting to go into stores soon and see shelves like empty.
Oh, they have Y70 touches? What?
What?
Why?
Those tariffs are hitting.
Jason has a car question for you. My cold air intake filter keeps popping off. What's wrong with it?
Popping off? Well, you either just don't have a clamp tight enough or you're getting like backfires or something like that. That's like pushing the intake off. I mean, you probably hear the backfires, I would think.
Your booty is backfiring.
You booty hole backfiring.
They do not have a Y70 toucher selling for $240.
Nice, aren't those like...
Those are like $400 cases, aren't they? Like something stupid.
Yeah, $379
Yeah.
plus tax and shipping.
I don't
from their
believe
side.
it.
We think you're lying to us.
Is that our Costco? Because Smosh, you're the one who's local. Have you been to our Costco? Or one of the Costcos?
Like our side of the hood?
I'm looking at the Costco website right now. You sure it's the Y70 Touch?
Is it the Touch Infinite or is the Touch? Because the Y70 normal is probably that price.
Not in town yet? No? Okay. That booty be popping off. Okay. Good morning, Toasty Crew. Just bought a new home server. Ooh, Xander, that sounds fun.
Oh my God, the GPU has RGB on it.
There's an LED!
What do we think of the Haven cases? I know Jonah loves them.
I think they're a little
I don't
too
know
big.
how you are.
I think it's a little too big. I think it's creative. It's different. I really applaud companies that try new designs, but it's definitely a little big for my personal taste. But in terms of it being something unique, I give them a lot of props for it.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I do like the like if you do like the kind of like diagonal mount in it too. I think it looks pretty cool.
Where the fuck did I put those?
Uh-oh.
Or near.
Time for new ones.
Yeah, I put a bunch in this motherboard box. So let's see.
1660 Ti and 1660 Super worth it still. Oh yeah, if you can get them for like $100 or less on eBay, especially right now, definitely worth it still. Getting a PC from your uncle. It's an NCXT Player 3. I didn't even know they had a Player 3. It needs a graphics card. It had a 2080 and an i9 900K. Would be a good graphics card for $400 to $600. Whatever you can find.
Yeah, good luck in this market, partner.
Honestly, if you're willing to go used, you could probably get like a 3080.
Yeah, we need some new ones, partner. They're not in this box. First of all, call him Unk.
Unk status. Did you not find any?
No, they weren't in that motherboard box, so. Well, unless I just threw them in here.
Maybe.
Wouldn't think I'd do that, but.
Did you lose the ones for the front too?
The front's not. It's just push in.
It's gonna get some sturdy metal screws.
Good thing you mentioned that purple player one. We looked this morning and it says it was delayed, so we'll see. I have a feeling they might have oversold. Or it was an oopsie and it's going to be like a, hey, sorry, you can't buy. But it hasn't even shipped out yet, so that's a little concerning.
Yeah, because it was supposed to.
Yep.
It said limit one per customer though, so they had that going for them. And it was straight from sold just by Walmart, P&Y, or whatever it was. The Y70 XL. I don't think we've ever built in the XL.
You guys lost the back thumb screw? Yeah, we did.
I'll have to watch back the VOD.
Yeah, what did I do with them? I took it off and I probably just like ate them or something.
That'd be crazy if we look back at the VOD and you just see all of them.
It's like I'm just nibbling. These are upgrades for real though.
No, they're metal.
They're made. Let me get the picture.
You know what? I'll get a picture of this one too. You're building your first PC, you got a 7600, 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte, Thermalright Assassin, Corsair 750X. With this setup, can I use a 5070 Ti? 100%. Does that power supply too probably comes with the ATX 3.0 connector. Definitely use that if you can instead of the adapter. In all honesty, if you don't have all your parts yet, if that power supply is not ATX 3.0, please buy yourself a like a ATX 3.0 extension cable, because I cannot stand when people use the adapters because they look horrible in a build. Blum, blum, blum. So we really gotta back up for this one. That's what happens when we get ATX, okay? I like how there's white LED on the motherboard. Didn't even notice.
Is that a case from Amazon? Yeah, you should have bought on Amazon. The Aqua 7. Okinos is like primarily on Amazon. They have some on Newegg, but it's mainly Amazon.
They're also really weird about their naming schemes. Like I know for a little bit, like the Cypress, for example, was not called like on Amazon. It was something different. It was just like Okinos wood case. That palette of computers, so we built 50 of them, and I say we loosely. It was like us and PC Bros. We managed to build them in about a week. Dude, this just popped up.
Jay.
God,
Zach,
he's so dreamy.
multiple roads closed out of the neighborhood, so had to take detour. Might be a little late. What do you mean roads closed?
Huh?
What does that even mean? I didn't have any problems. And I went up Tucker Station, so I don't really know what he's talking about.
Are you gonna question it when he gets here?
I mean, I'll be like, what road was closed? Which way did we go?
What time did you leave?
Why weren't you here with me this morning?
Sounds like bullshit. Tons of roads are closed. Well, I didn't notice anything here. Like, we're not really, most of the flooding's downtown.
No, they're definitely
There's
not
no
close to
flooding problem here.
We don't do that here.
We ain't on that.
We're not in on that flooding thing.
Oh yeah, normally PC Bros Zach would be in here with his great, lovely self.
I think is he here yet?
He has his days where he's here really early, and then days he's like right on time.
Yeah.
Depends on the vibe.
Yeah, I've been seeing all the drone footage. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, if you're right by the expo center, yeah, you're definitely close.
So if you're running 100% load all the time, be a software issue, 12700K local marketplace for $50 and trying to decide if it's worth the risk. Wait, so is that what somebody says, is that it runs at 100% all the time? That's 100% a software thing. I've never heard of a CPU defect where it maxes itself out. I'd buy it for $50.
Yeah, I would think, or it's their motherboard.
Yeah,
like a BIOS thing.
I'd definitely buy it for $50.
Oh, yeah, I know River Road definitely.
No, that's a good combo. 9700X with the 7000 XT. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never. That'd be a very weird bug.
New AP on bug.
It's worth building a PC around. If you have the budget for it, yeah. The only issue is obviously the CPU, and we're in a market where you can't buy GPUs for a great price right now. So, if you have access to a good GPU deal, then sure. If not, or you're willing just to part with the $50 to get like a motherboard, and then buy a motherboard RAM and just test if it works. Because you only need a GPU if it's a K. You'll have integrated graphics. You can at least test it and then decide if you want to invest in the whole build. Damn, I need a PC, Jay. PCBros.tech. If you've been looking for a pre-roll, by the way, PC Bros, buy right now while we have some stuff. We have a good amount. You listed like 6 stuff yesterday.
Yeah, 7 technically
7 builds.
with the premium.
And then we got this one right here will be listed. So be in the market. We have a good amount right now.
Order a PC from them, but beware. That's crazy, Smush. That's crazy. Just put in the notes, make sure Jackson doesn't fart in the PC.
Whatever.
X670 or B850 for a 9000X 3D. A good X670 is what I would do.
But honestly, it doesn't matter. Dutch oven, y'all are crazy.
Did we, Smush? I am very sorry about that. Did you see that?
What is it?
Fun fact, y'all forgot my power cable.
Oh, did you come back and get one, or do you have one?
Did you ask him about that? I'm really sorry about that. Y'all did. I had to use one for my old PC. Well, if you ever come by, let us know. If you come by again, we'll get you something nice.
For our oopsie. We'll give you Jonah. Oh, we got a raid from Salty Savage. Woo! 96 viewers. Thank you, Salty Savage.
Dang.
How you doing? Team Salty raid. What's up, guys?
Salty, what were you doing?
What game were you playing? Guys, if you don't know, hello. We raid Salty Savage a lot because, well, we raid Salty
I just
Savage
like the
a lot.
timing. We finished the build.
The build's finished. But if you guys don't know what we are the Toasty Bros. We do videos on YouTube where we build gaming PCs, build guides, a bunch of fun stuff like that. But we also run a PC business, PC Bros, where we sell gaming PCs. So if you guys are in the market for a gaming PC, PCBros.tech, head on to the website. Finally get to get yours. Well, thank you, Salty. I appreciate you.
And don't forget, guys, April 11th is when the Adventure Time skins come out in Fortnite.
That's insane. Crazy. This Friday, too, by the way, is a
Delta
giveaway.
Force.
So if you guys want a chance to win a gaming PC, be sure to follow.
Isn't Delta Force it's kind of like a grindy,
So it has an extraction mode, and then it also has like a Battlefield style mode.
right.
And it's free to play.
You finally get to see the dudes. Yeah, what's up? Are you going to eat even if you didn't catch your food fund goal?
No.
Oh, is that for us?
Yeah, if we don't hit our sub goal of food fund,
No
we're
one's
just
allowed
not-
to eat.
No one's allowed to eat.
You grind the extraction mode? That's what's up.
That's fun. Good stuff, man. Good
Jackson will
stuff.
shit his pants for 20 gifted subs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll do it right now. He's like holding one in. He's clenching.
I'm ready to let it run down my leg.
Assemble PC with all the parts the internet/meta hates. We've done the worst rated.
We've done worst rated. We done like
It's just called an
ugliest.
average Toast Bros build guide. Let's be honest here.
We did the ugliest recently, remember?
I want to do, I think it was an idea we had a long time ago, but I don't know why we never actually did it. I want to do one that was all like non-name brand parts, where like everything is just like either some brand that you typically wouldn't buy for that use case. Obviously the CPU and GPU could get a manufacturer. CPU would just be normal, but the GPU would be just some no-name brand you never heard of. Motherboard, you could find some, RAM, storage, all that stuff.
Can you imagine that another U-Haul video, but so to make a custom loop?
Yeah, we can't make custom loop when we're standing still, buddy. What do you mean?
Yeah, Adventure Time is supposed to have like, I don't know what else, but like, I know skins in Fortnite.
Would you have with the cables too? You talking about like custom cables? I mean, custom cables, like all the other people who make them are pretty obvious, but maybe.
We could probably find some no-name brand.
The no-name gaming PC. The generic gaming PC is probably what we call
Great value gaming
Great
PC.
value. Yeah, see, the thing is, if you did like an all Temu and all AliExpress, it'd be very similar because those are the places you'd buy those from. Mainly AliExpress, but.
14600K, 32 gigs, are worth 500 euros for a 3080 Ti. I don't know what the conversion there is.
That seems average. Maybe a little high. But again, we don't know the market you're in.
I know 3080 Ti is like USD on eBay right now. They're going for like freaking.
Well, I'm assuming that message is. I'm assuming that message is 46K or 30 gigs of RAM. Is it worth 500 euros for a 3080 Ti? I guess, are you trading or are you keeping the 3080 Ti for that build?
They have to give those parts plus 500 euros.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a horrible deal at that point.
Jenna, you see that the Slack screenshot?
Plum crazy.
yeah,
Your
look
boo
at
is
it.
here.
You gonna buy the new CPU? Fingers crossed. What CPU?
Yep, it's a certified Jackson build. The Up Here fans.
Do you have anything to say to Plum Crazy?
Here, do you have something to say?
What that mouth do?
Dude, listen to Jonas. He's just eating a Werther right now. Little old lady candy.
Caramels.
Where did that come from? Plum Crazy.
Oh, they're still here.
Okay.
Or they're freaking out right now because you're here.
Y'all ever notice how like y'all ever notice like old people
putting their
always
chapstick on?
have like a hard candy? It's always like
Yeah, my good grandma. Whenever I went over to her house, she would always have a big bowl of like hard candy.
I used to mess.
Wow,
with
y'all
Werther's.
remember the PCBros sticker? You guys are on point today.
We're just cooking.
Wow.
We're just cooking.
And they're always like keeping their mouth wet. Like
This is the Aqua 7 with black fans.
Yeah, this is the
Yep.
one that had the bad RGB fans, so we stripped out all the other ones and just went
Okay,
all black.
that's cool. We have a bunch of reverse play fans now.
we don't play a ton of Warzone, but I will say last night
Oh, wow.
I did finally play again with some people, and I had a game where I had 16 kills,
Oh, he's back on it now, guys.
and I was
There's
hitting
11 fans.
hitting some snipes.
There's 11 fans in this build. I think we're good on airflow.
Now we need more airflow. What do you need?
This is a negative setup. There's too many exhaust fans from the intake. Waiting for him to.
I think Plum Crazy just ran away.
He's
Team
eating.
Moon
Oh yeah,
activated.
that's a good point, Jonah. You need to spit that out. We haven't reached our food fund goal yet.
Ooh, Darko Bear says, was it casual mode with bots?
Maybe I don't know. Some of the people we were playing against were definitely not bots.
BG3 video. Like on Baldur's Gate 3 or
Tell me, did you do a DIY video on BG3?
yeah. My experience like a weekend into the game. And that was only in chapter 2. I didn't even chapter 3 yet, but the best chapter ever.
Thank you, the life of Fabe, for the
Well,
sub.
the problem is I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 in like a month now because I beat the game, so I stopped playing it.
That's normally how it goes.
Yeah.
It's usually what happens when you beat a game.
The life of Abe, thank you.
1970 Fiery Phoenix. What a name.
Yeah, guys, giveaway stream's gonna be fun on Friday. There should be a graphic made that we'll put out on social media today. But we will be building the giveaway PC live. Probably, I would say, towards the end of the stream would be great.
It's just going to be a question mark.
RGB in this bad boy.
Did Zach ride with you?
No.
Did you notice road closures?
No.
Okay, yeah, what is going on? I need to know. Like, where you all are in the same vicinity. Which way did he go?
Well, he goes down because I go down Tucker Station from like Legends Drive, He goes
Oh, so
down,
you go the other way.
He goes like around that little church in the middle of the neighborhood. So he kind of goes down that little sideways.
And you,
I will
turn, you have to
say,
take that left there.
they've been doing a lot of weird sewer construction work down the whole strip that he normally goes, I think. And there have been an abnormally large.
You're talking about like all the way down
trucks.
Tucker Station, like before you get to.
Yeah, so it
Where it's like that 4-way stop, or the 3-way stop.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
that massive hill.
It was going all the way down Ellingsworth and then down Tucker Station, but then now it's gone past that and it's going towards like Burton Lane, the back road.
I wouldn't be surprised. One thing that I think it could be, and I'm waiting for someone to come tear up my yard, is there's a new fiber company that's installing fiber lines.
I thought it was fiber because I saw the little sign.
Yeah.
Something about fiber. Like, this is so much work for fiber.
I think they're dropping fiber on a bunch of different things. So
Also, like, for the past 3 weeks, like not 3 weeks, but maybe like 2 weeks, before and after like a big storm, there have been sewer cleaning companies like cleaning the sewers like daily.
it's because they've had a lot of the water company and them. They've been out there a lot recently because we had that water main break too, and I know they've just been out there fixing a bunch of shit. So.
Okay. Yeah, because there's construction on one of my streets that I was on, and there's like then the sewer people at my cul-de-sac all the time now.
Well, there's your sewer update,
Middletown
guys.
gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Midnight. We're going to have to ban you from chat during the giveaway stream so you don't win the PC. Like that, we just got to do it.
We're going to have to silence him.
Yeah, we have to silence you. You're just banned.
Only emote for that'd be crazy.
Yeah, Midnight's won twice.
2 PC giveaways.
We require 1 year between each win, and he literally just came off of his reset from his
and
last
won
win.
another PC. It
He's
was.
like, this is paying off watching you guys.
Yep.
The odds are insane.
I know Midnight's like probably he's probably getting the best return on investment ever. Because
All right,
he
guys.
never subs or does anything for us. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's crazy. You don't sub, you don't give us anything, you just win PCs. Anywho, guys, if you guys haven't done a guide the raid, please do a guide the raid. If not, I will find somebody to raid. Thank y'all for watching.
Can I just toss it?
Yeah. We'll put it in that e-waste pile.
Graveyard.
Yeah. You know someone would love to smash that thing.
I could do it right now. I could just snap the fan.
Guess you could. You gift subs. You do gift subs.
I gotta go call someone and tell them their 6800 XT is bad. So
Ooh, oh, like a customers?
yeah.
Would you hear?
I've spent-
Did you hear our Starfield? We think the 700 is bad.
Yeah. Me and Tyler spent so long on that PC diagnosing it. It wouldn't throw a code, and it would just keep crashing in random times. It was so weird. We did everything. We did absolutely everything, and it finally threw 3D adaptive errors.
Did you ever try
Should I?
swapping a different card in and then
Oh yeah,
redoing?
we
and
swapped everything.
The different card worked fine.
Yeah, but we also swapped his card into a test bench, and it worked fine.
Might be one of those
I put
weird.
the sag bracket on it on his card back in his build, and then it started messing up. So I think the GPU sag, because he bought it used, I think the GPU sag like ruined the card. And when you put the anti-sag bracket on it, it like moves it up to the normal position, and it like causes it to freak out.
Oh, we're rating power GPU. They might be building another PC, guys.
Wow.
Or they might be gaming. Who knows? But all right, guys. See y'all tomorrow.
You guys are free advertising, guys. Thanks.
Yeah. Shout out. Peace out.